Hi everybody, this is a video that will briefly showcase you our GitHub pull requests on the wallet setup. So in preparation for the Bitcoin Designers call number 2, I wanted to showcase you guys how our current wallet setup works and the work Dennis and Destruct have been, or actually the pull request that Dennis and Destruct have been working on. So first of all, if you would like to read about the history of this issue, you can go, it's 1703. There is a bunch of discussion here how we came up with the current flow and stuff like that. Also, you can read a little bit more on what we are going to tackle in this specific design call, which is in few hours. With that in mind, I would just quickly like to showcase you first our current wallet setup. So in order to begin with BTCPay server, user first needs to create a store, and once they create a store, they are greeted with this screen here, where they need to set up their wallet in order to receive payment. So currently, this is how that one looks. So user clicks setup, they are greeted with this screen here, where they can either enter XPub key here manually from the wallet that they are using, or they have a call to action button here, and then they have they can use a hardware wallet, they can import it from the wallet file, they can scan it via QR code or create a brand new wallet. And this is how that currently looks. So when you create a new wallet, you're greeted with all of this information here. If you want to, for example, import via hardware wallet, you're also greeted via the pop-up here. And of course, you can also import the wallet file from the Electrum or whatever wallet is supported here. As you can see, it's quite messy flow here. The advantage of this flow is that users are already familiar with it. Most of them just paste the XPub key, continue, and that's it. But due to wallet incompatibilities, this is very big issue. I won't go into technical details, but we have a bunch of problems with gap limits and wallets not being compatible. So our ideal experience is that user basically the balance between usability, security, and best privacy is to use hardware wallet directly with the BTCPay server. But since some users maybe don't have a hardware wallet yet, we added this generate wallet so that basically they can create a new wallet and don't have to mess with wallets which are compatible and so on. So with that in mind, if you want to test this flow, you can go to our mainnet.btcpayserver.org server or any third-party hosts such as BTCPay Server Jungle and test it. Or hit me up, I will create an account for you on my instance so that you can test it. But what Dennis and Destruct have been working on actually, I'm hoping that I can find that pull request. I think it's 2106 or 4. No, never mind. Okay, never mind. I should be wallet setup. Oh, here it is. 2164. I'm beginning to be old, guys. I'm even forgetting the issues number. Anyway, you can read up our discussion here as well. But what this pull request, once you drop it into your developer environment, this pull request changes quite a lot in this flow. So user creates a store, test store, and again the screen here is the same. In the future, by the way, we planned to change a little bit flow here as well and have everything in wizard, but this is just one step of that entire experience. So user clicks setup and they are now greeted with wizard. And naming here certainly might not be perfect, so your suggestions regarding the better explanation of certain features are more than welcome. Feel free to suggest those. But basically, user has two choices. So you either have already a wallet that you are using, or you don't have one and you want to create it. Let's first show you the I don't have a wallet. In case user does not have a wallet, they click create a new wallet. And this is now the screen they are greeted with. They can choose address type, which is SegWit, SegWit wrapped, or legacy. Again, if this can be made a little bit clearer, that would be good. We tried to explain that via the fees. So with SegWit you have cheapest fees, with SegWit wrap you have best compatibility, because merchants can then accept from both legacy and SegWit compatible wallets. And the legacy is basically addresses starting with 1, which are not recommended. This one are starting with 3, and this one are starting with BC1. Anyway, one very important thing here, which I really hope we can fix, is that a user can enable a hot wallet. This basically means that your recovery seed, or actually your private key, is hosted on BTCPay server. And while this is a security issue, this feature allows you to send funds directly from BTCPay server wallet, and let me show you that. So if user has hot wallet enabled, they will be able to go to our wallets page and then go to send and spend those funds. But if they don't do that, they will not be able to send funds out. And if you're generating a new wallet, that usually means that you don't have an external wallet, right, to send. And I really want to make this part a little bit better. How can we tell users better that if you enable this, you'll be able to use it like any normal mobile wallet or whatsoever. You will be able to send funds with it, not just receive. But if you enable it, someone hacking into your server can steal your funds. However, if you disable it, you won't be able to spend those funds, and you need to save your recovery seed and then import it into an external wallet. So think about the flow there a little bit. We also have advanced settings, which are of course advanced. You can set up user account, or you can create a passphrase for your wallet, and you can import keys to a RPC. You can read about here what it really does. I'm not really sure. Basically, it allows you to work with certain type of wallets, such as fully noded. Quite an advanced feature. So just one of those features which we have for quite specific use case. But anyway. So when you're generating a new wallet, you click continue, you're greeted with this. I'm not sure if this screen is perfect as well, so feel free to recommend anything. Maybe we need to communicate it a little bit better. Maybe it does not need to look like a success page. Maybe it needs to look like a warning page, so that they can actually, take note and recover this. They need to confirm that they have written down their recovery phrase and then click done. We're discussing that in future we maybe want to add like another step here. Maybe when they click done, you either have a pop-up, are you sure, or maybe you just have a recovery phrase checkup page where they basically need to enter some of these words or click on certain words in order to check that they have indeed saved their recovery seed or backed it up. So once you click done, the wallet is set up. So this is how you generate a new wallet inside BTCPay server, and of course it can either save your private key on the server or not. So another thing now is that you can modify this wallet. So this is the current flow there. You can enable or disable that wallet, and then you can save those settings. So modify status may not be the perfect choice of words here, but yeah, that's what it does. And then you can change the wallet, which basically you can recreate it. So besides creating a new wallet, imagine that I now am setting up a new one. So you can also connect to an existing wallet that you already own. So we have quite a few options here. So ideally, this is what we want users. We want them to use their hardware wallets directly with BTCPay server node, with their full node. And that's really the best balance between security. They don't even have to have the keys on the server in order to send. In that case, they just need to plug in their wallet, and the wallet will sign that transaction for them. So this is ideal, but as I said, not everybody can have this, there are certain use cases where users actually want to use a hot wallet. So when they connect to a hardware wallet, they need to download our BTCPay server vault, which in a way is like a bridge. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Trezor bridge, but that's what it does. It allows your hardware wallet plugged into your computer to communicate with your BTCPay server without having a third-party app, like for example a Ledger Wallet app, so you're communicating directly with your hardware, with your full node via the hardware wallet integration. I will not go into steps here on how that works because this is just the page that is relevant for this pull request. So user needs to download this via the GitHub. They have a bunch of options here, and then you need to download it for their operating system. Maybe we can improve this experience here, I'm not sure, but for now that's what you need to know. Also, we have like import wallet file, which I already mentioned. So basically we list the supported wallets here and where you can actually find those files in order to import them via BTCPay. So I think this page is pretty clear. Then we have a scan QR code. This is for now available only in Blue Wallet and Kobo Wallet from what I know. So basically it just allows you to quickly scan your QR code. So that's how it works. You need to allow your web camera access. I won't do that now because then you'll see me, and you don't want to see me at this point. But if you allow it, you can just scan your mobile phone from your computer, and then you'll have this wallet. Of course, we have this nice error message. So that's what that page does. But then we have like extended entering manually the extended public key, and that's the page, if you remember, which is similar to the one that we currently have. So, it allows you to just enter your public key here and then click continue. We may want to maybe explain this a little bit better, that you're basically creating a watch only wallet and that you won't be able to send from this wallet, so that you want to make sure that you have external wallet from which you want to control funds, stuff like that. Also basically here, when you enter an XPub key, so let's say that my XPub key is XPub1234, and then if you want it to be legacy, like addresses starting with one, user basically needs to add this. Like even with you see this, they need to add this in order to have the proper format. So for wallet creation we have a drop down, but for this I'm not sure what we can do to have once you paste the XPub key so that it generates wallet. So yeah, I'm ranting at this point, but that's what it does. And besides enter public key, we also do allow you to recover your wallet entirely. So you can enter your seed here. And yeah, I'm not sure if there is a better way to have these fields here for people to enter the seed. But again, when you enter the seed, you can choose the address type. You can choose if that seed is a hot wallet. So it's quite similar to generating a wallet page, and then you can recover that wallet. We also have the same advanced settings. So that's it. I hope the video was helpful in order to explain some stuff to you. If you do have any questions, feel free to ping me or Dennis or whoever is online. We'll be happy to help you out, set up your test environment in order to test here the flow, or help us test the features. We really would like to see if all of these things work. So testers are also welcome to join us. We do have a designer call. Feel free to join us there if you're watching this afterwards. I'm sure that there will be quite a lot of notes here, so you can get engaged and discuss it. Feel free to post comments on the pull request directly, pull request 2164. And thank you for watching this video. I hope that I wasn't ranting too much this morning. See you and bye bye.